Hi, I'm Britta. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we are doing a manifesting workshop for the new moon in Capricorn and the 111 gateway and being on the cusp of Pluto moving into Aquarius on the 20th. So I sat down and my mouse decided not to work. So we're just keeping the computer a little closer today, apparently. And we would just like to welcome everybody. We do have the Moonology cards here from Yasmin Boland, the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. We just grabbed the one so you wanted. So this is the deck. We're going to just do a little, what is this energy today? The new moon was at 6:57 a.m. Eastern time this morning. The sun is brightly shining in. You can see it a little bit there. Really given an activation. I got a big activation this morning about really stepping into power and mission and like being more like being more dedicated to my mission, like being to a new level of just to a new level. So so are you ready for a new level with this new energy coming in? This is, the last time we're going to have the new moon in Capricorn with Pluto there at the very end. Mars is there, and apparently I need a new battery. So we may just have to get up and get that. So give me just a moment because we got to get a battery. So we hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for joining us. This will be put up as a video on the YouTube channel. Okay. So, she said first things first. I was listening to something this morning about Mercury retrograde, and I guess I hadn't even really noticed that was going on with so much else going on. But apparently, hearing about it has now made it affect me. So we're going to set that over there, and it's still just not wanting to work for me. No. I always seem to have some kind of technical difficulties lately. So, oh, look, there it's working. So, thank you for being patient while we were just having a moment of something. She's like, the energy is so strong today. Like, we got the most huge download this morning. So, where everything currently is, the only thing in retrograde is Uranus in Taurus. There is a square going on with the new moon, I believe, and Pluto. Then there's a trine going on with Mars. Mars is also in Capricorn. Pluto's in Capricorn. The sun, the moon, Mercury and Venus are in Sag. Both currently, but Mercury did just come out of retrograde, apparently. And the North Node and Chiron are 5 degrees apart. So we feel like that is huge. And that's going to be taking place for a little bit of time with them being, because they're 5-degree orb. And that's definitely, we feel a big aspect that's happening now. So we're just going to get a card to see what do we need to know. She's like, we're not even doing the whole spread. We're just getting a card. So, but we are going to work on manifesting in this moon. This, Pluto is like, the U.S. is having the Pluto return right now, which was, 200 years ago. Like that's, we are still in our like Pluto return. So big changes like happening. Going into Aquarius is huge, like for the collective. Like in 10 days, when Pluto physically moves into Capricorn, it's going to feel like such a change. Like I felt it this morning when I got up, like I was feeling a little funky. And then I stood and got a sun activation. And then, like, I just felt so different. And, like, so he was like, get ready. So, what do we need to know about this new moon in Capricorn? And the card that came out is the new moon in Virgo. Trust that all will be well. And that is definitely true. And then the under one is the last quarter moon in Virgo, which is attend to the details. So just keep doing the work you're supposed to be doing, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Like I said, we've really been inclined to pull our energy to like, so he's got us on go. So know that the energy is about to like change. Like she said, you know, we have things happen to us like to let us know what's coming. And I'm just telling you, like the energy is flowing beyond me. Like I couldn't get my mouse to work. I changed the battery, had to change the port. Like it is that kind of strong energy. So know, like energetically, like get some rest, drink plenty of water. We got our water cup here. But we are going to welcome everybody. And then we are going to begin with the workshop. She said a lot of that is due to the astrology. That is why we were talking about where everything is right now. It is a big day in the sky. Personally, for me, it is. A lot of things are like, I have Mars in Capricorn, so Mars is in Capricorn. So that's very much activating like my forward push. Where do you have Mars in your chart? Like Mars is in Capricorn. Capricorn is that energy of doing. But with that energy, I have to be aware of the Capricorn energy and stay within the balance of that energy and making sure I'm keeping my energy balanced. Are you doing the same? Like super important right now. If something's not serving your energy, take a moment, pull yourself back. Like she's like, pull yourself back. Like she's like, pull yourself back. So if something's not serving you, the best thing you can do is to pull yourself back a little bit, just because that is truly the thing that would serve you most. Capricorn is like about really being in the physical, and it's the cardinal sign, and it's about long-term stuff. So she's like, Capricorn is apparently we're gonna well, since we got, it's funny because I opened the PowerPoint and it's on Virgo, and both the cards we got were cards of Virgo. So we're going to read about Virgo. It is the natural ruler of the sixth house, which is your day to day stuff. You know, what are you doing in your day to day to keep your energy balanced? Because Virgo is mutable energy. So that's about staying very balanced, non judgmental, staying like in that middle energy. It has to do with your health and your, you know, day to day activities. A balanced Virgo is joyful and able to have healthy routines. How are your current routines? And then we are going to do Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, which is about our karma. So just know that right now this is about, what do you want to do different with your karma? You know, do you want to keep accumulating karma, or do you want to live in a different way where you're not being judgmental and you're focusing on self? And just know that everybody has the same, their own path to the same place. And that's a balanced Capricorn is confident, mindful, and able to ask for help. So get back to there. So that is about the Capricorn. And then, you know, Pluto is Scorpio energy, which is transformation. And we're going to transform it from Earth energy, which is about structure and, you know, government and that kind of stuff that we've really been strong in, you know, for the since 2008. You know, how has your life been since 2008? Have you had changes? Like, that's when a huge part of my awakening started. So, um, you know, we've been in that. We're going to be in Aquarius for 19 years. Later in the year, we're going to have like a little 3 month stint to go back into Capricorn to say, are you sure you've learned the lesson? So, are you sure you've learned the lesson? You know, are you ready to do something completely different? Are you ready to like step out? Like today, we're doing something completely different. This is something new for us. So, are you ready to do something completely different to help others? We've been working on our manifesting. How about you? And with this Pluto moving for the next 19 years, it's where do you want to go short term because it's the new moon in Capricorn? And what do you want to manifest in the next 6 months by the full moon in Capricorn? And then what do you want to manifest in this next time where Pluto is moving? Because it moves on the 20th, so 9 days away. We're already in like that period right there. It's already the energy's there. So, what do you want to manifest over the next 20 years? Long term, even 5 years, 10 years, but like Pluto is in Aquarius for 20 years. That is about collective energy. Are you ready to like be in that collective energy? Are you ready to manifest what you want? Are you ready to kind of put a roadmap out there to tell source, this is kind of what I like. And this is, the direction I want to step more into my mission and be, the conduit that source wants me to be and shine my light the most I can. And that's what I'm going to put on my paper for what I want to manifest, long term, short term, where I want to be. I want to be, my North Node is in Aquarius. So it's about helping the collective and it's second house. So mine is personally about, helping everybody understand the value of yourself and loving yourself. Like that is Celia's main messages is about loving that. So like it is a new and a new way of doing things, a new way of being kinder and gentler and not so rigid. And it's time to really, we're going to have to take a stand with that too, that we're going to do things differently. The other day I posted a video and I got some negative comments on it. You know what? I didn't give it energy because you know what? That is just the dark trying to stop, like put some energy out there, So I'm like, I am going to keep doing what I'm doing because this is what clearly I'm called to do and can't really do nothing else but this per Celia. So um, we are going to work on, so all you have to have is a piece of paper and a pen to start with. And then we have a bowl and we have the sacral chakra candle because you manifest through your sacral chakra, and we have the moonology cards. And then we have the bowl and we're going to do a little bit of that as well. But we are going to just first take a moment and write down what you would like to manifest in the next 6 months. Where would you like to go? I'm going to write mine. So take a moment, write yours. And we are just writing 3 things. So we're going to do that. And then we're just going to wait and give everybody a chance to do that as well. Because apparently Celia feels like 3 is good. And then for the next section, for the next 3, what 3 things do you want to release with this new moon? Because when you're calling something in, you have to release something so there's room. So what do you want to release? 3 things as well. What do you want to release? And above that, I am writing release. Okay. So apparently, Celia wants me to share mine. So for what I wanted to manifest, I want to expand my career and my channels. I want to have stronger relationships, and I want to step fully into my mission. What I want to release is control about how that happens, judgment, and then self-sabotage because, we all tend to do that a little bit. And then the next section is long term. What do you want to manifest in the next 19 years? What do you want to manifest while Pluto is in Aquarius? What do where do you want that change in your life to be? I want it to be with my fitness, my connection to source, and working my path. So, those are the things for the new moon. So for the new moon in Capricorn and Pluto moving into Aquarius. So then I'm going to take my paper and we're going to roll it forward and fold it. And we're going to just take a moment and we're going to bring a little love into the space. And then I'm going to light the sacral chakra candle. And we are using, she said, ironically, a red lighter for that root chakra. So we are bringing that energy as well. And then we just have a bowl we're going to use. And we're going to pull it to our heart. And we're going to say, Source, I surrender this to you. Please bring to me what is best for my highest and greatest good. And then just light it and put it in the bowl and let it burn. And then I will take those ashes and I will put them in a planter in the backyard to, be put back to the earth, to know that everything I desire is coming to me, just as it is for you. So as that continues to burn, we're just going to move it over here and let it finish with its process. Hopefully, we don't set the smoke alarm off. You can also have some water around. We just have the metal bowl, so we felt pretty safe with that, per Celia. And then just know that the energy is strong and the energy is going to change super quick on the things you want to manifest. As long as you're willing to take the time to put the day to day energy into those things. When you get the inspired action, Celia says you need to follow the guidance and do the action. Are you ready to bring in everything you desire? Because you can literally have it in the blink of an eye. All you have to do is change your energy to be in that space, and then it can manifest so quickly for you. Like, it can be a really, the energy is moving like she's like warp speed. because Pluto is slow moving, and the fact that it's like at it is at 29:41, and I was listening to the Leo King this morning do some astrology about the new moon, and he was talking about in another kind of astrology, it's actually at 29:57, so it's literally right there. And on the 20th, the sun and the North Node, or the sun and Pluto both together, move into Aquarius. So at that time, so super strong energy with them being conjunct at that time. So are you ready for like huge change? Like the light is like, I don't know what's happening on the 20th, but we feel like super strong energy will be happening on that date. Something will happen that is like huge change. So I don't know, just the energy we felt today, how quick the change was, like in what we felt. We went from feeling one way to feeling a complete, such a higher vibration. And just know that it's going to happen, and you're going to be like, I don't even know what just happened, but like something happened. We are at the 111 gateway, so 111. What do you want to manifest? It is a powerful, powerful time for manifesting. In this new moon energy, we're going to be in it for like the next 48 hours. So you can take some time and just, sit in the energy, meditate, and think about where do you want to go? Like, where do you want to go? Like, are you willing to put the action in to get there? Like, and she said, we've been feeling it for a couple of days. Like the other day, I did some TikTok and I had a little higher than normal performance. And she said, that's going to happen. Like, it's changing like that quick from one day to the next. It's like, okay, we're taking that. And so just be prepared for really rapid change. We are in a beautiful energy today. If you have some time and can get out in the sunlight, spend a few minutes out there and just, say, I am open to receive whatever, is for my highest and greatest good, show me the way. Take that moment and say, show me the way, and trust and, the faith. Cause I was like, I don't know what we're doing today. And Celia's like, we were getting ready, and she was like, stop, and had me get my stuff ready. And she's like, this is what we're doing. And then she's like, we are taking just a moment to know that, you manifest through your sacral chakra, but you have to have the alignment going with all of your chakras. So make sure you're being balanced in your energy. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. She said, we always have our water here. So make sure you're doing that. And knowing that everything is coming to you in the right time. But we feel like time is about to like warp speed. So are you ready? Because we feel like what happened today with us energetically, the difference we felt is like, okay, something is like rapidly changing. Like that was like super fire energy today. Apparently. So we would like to thank everyone for joining us for the manifesting workshop. This is something you could do at any new moon. This is just a really powerful one with Pluto moving, because Pluto doesn't move very often. It's, 19 years it's going into Aquarius. It's going to come back one more time later this year for a 3-month retrograde, which is going to be, are you sure you're ready for these changes? It's going to be like tying up all the very last loose ends. Like, are you ready for that last little, thing? And Chiron and the North Node are together right now, 5-degree orb. They're going to be that way for a little bit. That's huge. Like, that is so activating of your healing towards your spiritual path. Like, as you do your healing, it's really going to open your spiritual path up. So apparently that means I'm going to deep dive a little more into my Chiron. Are you ready? Because we're ready to like open up more. So apparently with that, that message is a little more healing. So we're going to have to, what else do we have to look at? And, ask that and be open to hear it. Like, especially she says, in the next 48 hours, ask what is the healing part that I need to work on, and she said, today for me, it was about calling back my power and focusing on me and what I needed to do for me. And that's what I did. I was like, my energy is mine, and I'm just focusing on what I got to do for, for my path. Because clearly it's today, I feel a new dedication to my path about like, it's a really important part of, where we are going for a while, apparently for the next 19 years. So are you ready? And mine is in Aquarius, my North Node's in Aquarius. So this other energy moving into Aquarius with what's happening with the North Node is very much activating me. So no, those aspects like can really affect you. You might say, well, it's not on mine. So how does it affect me? But my Chiron is in Aries, so it is being affected, especially with the North Node being 5 degrees away. So know that those aspects affect the collective as well. And we feel like that is some strong energy changing soon. So are you working mission? Are you ready to step into it even at a deeper level? We are the way showers, and, we are here to show the way and be the way. And, a lot of, be the light you can be in your environment. And she said, we're going to close with some Celia guidance, and then, which the card we get is the card of write it down, which is what we were just doing, which is, do you know what you clearly desire? Be specific and write it down. And then that emotional check-in, please hold your hand to your heart. And how do you feel? Like, does it make you happy? And you have to have boundaries with that. We teach people how to treat us. If you want people to come at you high vibration, you have to be high vibration and not accept anything less than that from them. Are you willing to do that? Like, if you want to come at me, you have to come high vibration, or I ask you to please find another another place, because we are, because it is definitely about a time about stepping into mission and being high vibration and having that boundary about anybody who should we have just been doing a video on it. I'm going to post the video after we're done. We've already done the little workshop on it, and we'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. Keep dreaming big. What do you want to manifest, like long term? If you watch us at a later time, make sure you're safe, and like we had a bigger bowl, or make sure you're with water, because safety first. And she said, you can see on the mantle, Dave and I still have our money wrap from our manifestation the other day. So we did post a little money manifestation separate video, but this is about long-term manifesting. What long-term do you want to manifest? What do you want to manifest in the next 6 months? What are you removing out of your day-to-day life to make room for those things? Because to bring stuff in, you have to release. So what are you ready to release? Are you, if you're trying to manifest money, are you ready to release lack? Are you ready to release worry? Like, that's about having faith that everything's going to be taken care of for you, and trust to know that it will. As you're in the vibration of that, you will attract it to you at an easily way. So, and the same goes for love. If you're looking to attract love, how are you loving yourself? Because people are a reflection. Money's a reflection of that, how you value yourself. So how are you valuing yourself today? Are you, holding yourself in the highest regard and knowing that the most important thing is holding your energy? So we hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for joining us. And we will be posting this as a video on the channel. Have a great day. Thank you.